I see the financial impact on my writing team, the team of writers who are walking with me on the picket line every day. I have a woman a single mom who had to put her house on the market. I have a guy who can't come out because his wife had to go back to work and he stays at home with their 1-year-old. The stories go on and on. It's hurting us. None of us wants to be out there, but every one of us knows that our future is at stake. I also know that the strike is hurting our local business people. I've gone to chambers of commerce to talk to local business owners and explain to them, we know they're being hit by this, but without a fair contract, we won't be able to afford to eat in their restaurants and patronize their businesses. So what we're asking for is not much. We're just asking for the studios to come back and talk to us and to settle a fair contract that recognizes our contribution to the health and wealth of this entertainment industry. We want to know that as they find new ways to distribute our work, we get a share. Writers cannot be left behind. Thank you.
Timothy Day, please come forward. See, it's after 10, the council started, but I want everybody who was scheduled to speak. But if the three of us don't go to council, we can't get it started, so trust me. Go, Timothy.
Good morning.
Be quick.
My name is Tim Day. I'm a middle-class screenwriter, as well as a member of IOTC, locally Studio Grips. So I'm seeing a strike up close on two fronts. I don't want to be on strike, nobody here does, but we're refusing to negotiate in good faith. The APTP left us with no other choice. We have to take a stand. Our future and the future of every union member in Hollywood depends on it. I'm a father and a sole provider for my family. I don't use residuals to buy a boat or a vacation home or go on expensive trips. I use them to pay the mortgage, to pay the bills, to take care of my family between writing assignments. We must receive residuals on the internet and other new media. If we don't, writers, actors, and directors will see significant cuts in their income. And IOTC and Teamster crew members will see funding for their health and pension plans cut in half. I've watched hundreds of people I know put out of work over the last 6 weeks, both above and below the line. People I've worked with for years, people who work all the time. The lifeblood of an industry vital to LA's economy. Now they're afraid of losing their homes. It kills me every time I get the phone call, when are we going back to work? When is the strike going to end? When the AMPTP comes back to the table. We need to get them back to the table. We need a fair contract for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Love, Reiki. And you pronounce your name, so I'm gonna make sure.
Love Rocket.
I was close. Go close.
I'm a TV writer, what's called a staff writer. That's low man on the totem pole, very much middle class. I've in fact gotten a day job to make ends meet during the strike, and I'm at the beginning of my career. So when people talk about uncertainty in the future of the entertainment industry, they're talking about uncertainty in my future, and that of young middle-class writers like me. Without a new media deal, that future goes from a place of uncertainty to a place of doubt. Certainly, the prerequisite for any kind of future is that the corporations come back to the negotiating table. We need your help. Thank you.
Thank you. Steve Malia.
Good morning.
You're the cleanup guy, Steve, I think. Let me verify.
What?
You're it.
Okay, thanks. Chairman Wesson, President Garcetti, members of the committee. I'm Stephen Paul Latham, proud member of the WGA. When I appeared before the City Council 6 weeks ago to defend my union's decision to go on strike, I did so by stating that the WGA had not been in negotiations with the AMPTP. The WGA had been under attack by the AMPTP. When, after 2 weeks of one of the best organized, most strongly unified strike actions ever, the AMPTP agreed without preconditions to return to the bargaining table, I had thought and hoped that the attack would end and serious negotiations would begin. Sadly, this was not to be. The AMPTP has once again, after making outrageous demands that they know we cannot agree to, left the bargaining table and is refusing to negotiate. Why is the AMPTP refusing to negotiate with the very source of their wealth? Could the answer lie in the fact
that the raw material of our industry is imagination, and the people who run it have none. Certainly they can't seem to imagine sharing the wealth with the people who create it. We ask that you support us in asking them to please return to the bargaining table. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And to all of you who come today, I want to thank you for coming so early. This is not an action item. I think that Mr. Garcetti does have something to say.
First of all, let's give our chair a round of applause. Thank you.
That's mine. No, it is mine.
I want to thank you, Mr. Reyes and Ms. Perry, Mr. Cardenas as well, for their attention and their focus on this matter. We will be going into council. This was a discussion item today, but we had hoped that negotiations would have been resumed at this point. Because they are not, while we do not have something formally agendized as an action item, we have a rule number 23 in our city council that allows us to bring things of an urgent nature forward on the day of, and we will be introducing a motion to urge that all parties be back at the table. So we urge you to come over.
Is there any additional business before this committee? Then this committee's adjourned, so let it be written, so let it be done.